Hello fellas, fellarettes, and welcome to this video about this clock. This is a Franz hermle powered mantle, pendulum driven actually for a Franz hermle. This is quite unusual. For those who can't really see this, there are 8 rods here. You can see the rods at the bottom, just there. And this means that this is a triple chime movement, playing Whittington, St Michael and Westminster chimes. You might not really be able to see too well into the movement because it is pretty cramped. We're going to try and get some hammer action. Looking in from there, you'll be able to see the hammers. There. There's a hammer. You can just about see them from there, so let's let it run Whittington. You'll see what happens here. You can see it's lifting 3 at once there to get the... I'm going to let you hear the strikes for this. This is a 1/4 past. Half past. Quarter to. There's a cycle for Whittington. Put the switch into St Michael mode and you'll see that hopefully gorgeous, isn't it? I'll let you see the front of this in a few minutes. Then you can see the pendulum and the rod assembly. Out there is where it connects to the movement. This at the top here that you can see is what's called the suspension. Now the clock pendulum hovers on that. It works down and it connects through a piece in the centre there, which then attaches the pendulum disc to the bottom. Now this nut, for those who don't know, I don't know if you can see, but that nut at the bottom there, under the, for those who can't see, there's a nut at the bottom of the pendulum bob. I've got my thumb on. You can just see it there. That is what they call the rating nut, and what that does is allows you to adjust the pendulum speed. The higher the nut, the faster she goes. Let's do the 1/4 chime on this puppy. We'll go for the 1/2 chime. Gorgeous clock. 1/4. Really brings out the best in it. Change it to Whittington, where's Westminster, sorry. Hopefully it won't miss. Sometimes it misses. Oh no, it did it right. Got a dog wanting to come in as well, so if he doesn't shut up I'll kill him, but I won't, but he annoys me. So there's the back end of the clock. Lovely 1970s, we think. We don't actually know when the movement was made for that. Let's close it up. Put that down there. We will turn it around and just close the front up. We'll spin it around so you can see it better. It's lovely wood, beautiful wood. And there's the front. Now this is, as I say, a hermle triple. It opens from the right. There's 3 winder holes at the bottom there, one over here and one over this side. That's for melody, strike. Our keeping is here. Strike is that one, I think, and melody's over here. This switch here has 3 positions. It's in Whittington at the moment. You move it up to St Michael, move it up again for Whittington. So the bottom, at the bottom is Westminster. Move it up to St Michael, move it up again for Whittington. Definitely a beautiful clock. These numbers here are all raised. You can actually feel them. They're all raised. I love this clock because of its shape, which we're going to take a closer look at from the top. Now it is sitting on my floor because it's the easiest way I can video things for you. Well, there it is from a distance. It's got the lovely curves and the columns here. These pieces here, these lovely columns. And it's got the arch top and more column work there. And it just is an absolutely outstanding piece of engineering. There's no 2 ways about it. This is like the Russian clock. I've only got one of these. I've pretty much only got one of each type of clock in my collection. But each time we do a video, we're going to show you more detail on each clock now as opposed to the whole collection. So this is the second of the videos of my clocks that give you any major tour. We've had the cuckoo clock, we've had the Russian clock, we're on to this one. This is actually technically the 3rd one on the grandfather clock. So you've seen the internals and externals of them. The cuckoo you can't really see the internal of. But this one certainly is a masterpiece. I've got some Smith clocks. I've got some currently that don't work. You see my unusual brass-fronted chime clock a long time ago. That one's currently out of action. But hopefully when we get them back in action, you'll get to see some more. So we'll leave it there. And I will get this uploaded. Get this clock moved back in the kitchen and the time set right again. I have to turn it all the way around now because I've been playing with it. But that's okay. What you must never do with a chime clock, for those who... I mean, I know I can with this one, but you must never, ever take that way. Always that way. Always to the right. Always that way. Not that way when setting one. Never go leftwards like that. Always take it round the other way. I've never done it with any of mine. I have seen people do it. In fact, when I first got this, somebody did it to it, and I was sort of not very impressed. But that wasn't here. That was when I got it. But it's all right now. So there you go. A quick look at my hermle powered triple chime pendulum powered mantle clock. Enjoy.